Good afternoon. My name is Brett Davey,
I am Benjamin Gillis.
My name is Amanda Belong.
and we are undergraduate teaching assistants within the Focus Inquiry Department. I'd like to take the time to discuss with you an issue that we feel is very prevalent within our campus, cycling safety.
Do you remember when you were 5 years old and your body shook as you fought to pedal forward? Despite your fear of toppling over and scraping your knee, you knew you needed to maintain a steady speed in order to keep your balance. You shout to your dad behind you, "Dad, don't let go no matter what." When you take a peek over your shoulder, he's suddenly 2 houses away and the distance keeps growing. A smile spreads across your face as you're miraculously flying. The transition from training wheels to a true bicycle is just as monumental as the transition from high school to college.
This past fall, VCU and Richmond had a unique opportunity to have the UCI Road World Championship come to this city, our city. Now, during the race, the roads had one specific duty, which was cycling. But on a daily basis, unfortunately, this just is not the case. The roads have to be shared between cyclists, pedestrians, and drivers, and this can become very dangerous. Now, we have to uphold this enthusiasm that we had for the race. What we want to do today is to pitch to you the creation of a VCU-specific app that will improve safety on and around campus.
VCU is located in a very unique urban environment. It has many of the characteristics that make it conducive to biking. High population density and short distances between destinations on university campuses make walking and biking feasible as modes of transportation. This is according to a study done by Dr. Tanya Horchek of Syracuse University. To illustrate this point, here are some of the places you can get to in just a 10-minute ride from our campus. Belle Isle, the James River and its vast trail system, Carytown, downtown, our state capitol, MCV campus, and any spot on the Monroe Park campus. With all these options and many more so close to us, biking is an extremely practical mode of transportation. Also, much of VCU's student population lives within this area, and still many of them choose not to bike.
Now, although biking is cost and environmentally friendly, students still have safety concerns. Ideally, we would love nothing more than to increase the amount of infrastructure on campus. This will pretty much mean bike lanes. But now, students deserve to feel safe. This is our campus, and VCU is already doing great things, so we have to keep going.
Perceived risks, such as being hesitant to bike up Main Street due to its higher volume of traffic, is a big obstacle to overcome. Perceived cycling risk has the potential to overshadow objective cycling risk as the major barrier to increasing the uptake of the cycling. This is according to an article in the Accident Analysis and Prevention Journal. This study, conducted in Galway, Ireland, focused on the perceived risks of daily routes taken by cyclists in the city. Similarities were also published in VCU's 2010 State of Cycling Report. Instead of focusing on infrastructure, we need to focus more on cyclists themselves and their perceived risks. Implementing an interactive application would allow for cyclists to provide direct feedback, which Ram Bikes can then specifically respond to.
The first step of building a mobile application is already being taken by Ram Bikes. They're using a geographical information system to collect data points on the locations of all the cycling infrastructure on our campus. Once this process is complete, an application can be built to share this information with the cyclists. What a mobile app would do is allow interaction between Ram Bikes and the cyclists. Also, in terms of writing the code, it could be an interdisciplinary collaboration between Ram Bikes and computer science engineers here at VCU, possibly as their senior design project. This integration, or this interaction, would be done through a combination of the Waze app and Google Maps for bikes. What this would allow is cyclists to rate and comment on routes and infrastructure. Meanwhile, Ram Bikes could use the input to more effectively expand infrastructure. Also, since the cyclists themselves would be rating or commenting on the safety, no safety accreditation would be required on the part of Ram Bikes. As this interaction through technology continues, it will not only improve safety for the cyclists, it will also give Ram bikes real-time data with which to drive continuous improvement of our campus cycling culture. This application will specifically benefit 3 groups of people here at VCU: Ram bikes, current cyclists, and those who are intimidated by cycling. Ram bikes, even with no interaction from the cyclists, would be given an inventory of all their infrastructure. Current cyclists could use this application to find potentially safer and faster routes. The third and most important group of individuals, those who are intimidated by cycling, would be able to use this mobile application to overcome their perceived risk. It would give them a knowledge base of routes and parking locations that are within their cycling abilities to get them to start cycling. These are just a few benefits specific to groups of people here at VCU, but the implementation of this app will also provide many external benefits as well.
See, that's right there. That's what makes this solution so great. See, not only does it help intimidated individuals, but it also helps the environment as well. Cities have much higher concentrations of sulfur oxide, nitrogen oxide, and carbon dioxide as opposed to rural areas. These gases contribute to 1/5 of the total global warming pollutants, according to the Union of Concerned Scientists. So think about it like this. Every bike on campus is another open parking spot, and bikes take up a fraction of the space cars do. From a health standpoint, heart disease is the #1 killer within the United States. And according to the American Heart Association, it only takes 30 minutes of physical activity a day to substantially reduce your risk of heart disease. Now, 30 minutes can easily be achieved through biking. Let's say you have 4 to 5 classes a day and you bike from class to class. It takes about 5 minutes. 30 minutes of physical activity is easily achieved through your biking from class to class. As well, exercise is shown to reduce anxiety and depression as well.
In order for VCU to be the best we can be, our students need to feel safe and comfortable, especially when it comes to our own transportation. Creating an interactive mobile application that establishes cyclist-friendly routes not only encourages a healthy and eco-friendly lifestyle, but is also offering more encouragement to intimidated students. In 2012, the League of American Bicyclists ranked VCU as a bicycle-friendly university at the silver level. Since then, our rankings have been stagnant. As a premier urban public research university, we've gone above and beyond expectations in terms of the health sciences, the arts, basketball, and much more. So why should we settle with our current campus cycling conditions? After all, here at VCU, we're not black and silver, we're black and gold.
Thank you for your time.